Hey y'all, thank you so much for joining us for Coffee and Conversation. We have a very special Coffee and Conversation because we have a very special group here. Today we have Jenny Monahan from Army, and her group is here for a week doing some amazing things. So we're going to get started with our questions. And first, I want to thank you, Jenny, for having Coffee and Conversation with us. I'm so excited for this. Jenny, can you tell us, what is Army?
Army is a 501c3 nonprofit, and Army stands for United Methodist Action Reach Out Mission by Youth.
Okay, that is a long acronym.
It is a very long acronym, yes. and that's not the only place where we have acronyms. We have them in different places throughout camp. But what we are is a mission organization that partners with churches throughout I'm in the Rio, Texas region, but we're throughout the state of Texas, in Louisiana, and the northeast region of the United States. And what we do is we have mission trips for a week. We coordinate the mission trips working with churches in our areas. And for example, this camp we have this week has 92 participants.
92.
From 9 different churches.
So when you say 92 participants, is that 92 youth participants, or does that include your volunteers too?
We can't do these camps without our volunteers.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you to all who volunteer.
Yes, we are so blessed. So how it really breaks down is essentially there's 92 people, and you can kind of do 30, 30, 30.
Okay.
30 middle schoolers, 30 high schoolers, 30 adults. The numbers are a little different than that, but that's pretty close to where it is.
Nice.
Yes.
So Army is not just in this area. You said it was spread out, it's around the nation, which is amazing. How did you get involved, and why did you get involved with Army?
Well, Army has its roots in Texas.
Okay.
It started in the mid-1970s outside of Houston with churches in Houston. It was when we had our first fuel shortage.
Okay.
And so whereas youth groups in Houston used to head up to Nashville or the Appalachian Mountains, they didn't have the fuel to do it. And so together they organized a group of youth leaders and ministers and folks who know how to build stuff to create Army. And so it's been, when I was in high school, back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, I did Army in 1985. And so I have never quit going.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So you are a lifelong Army participant.
Yes, that's correct.
And what is your role in Army now?
My role for the past 19 years has been serving as the executive director, then it changed to regional director. All of the Southwest Texas Conference are now named Rio Texas Conference of United Methodist Church. So I work with a board of directors, a board of volunteer directors, and we work to set the camps, the leadership, the training, you name it. We set it all up. And we sometimes get phone calls as to, can you come to our church, or can you come here? And sometimes we reach out to churches to see if we can come and help them.
Right.
And so we kind of leave it up to God as to where we're going.
I love that.
We try to really discern through our leadership and through different folks who are part of it, who and where who's supposed to go and where we're supposed to go.
I love that, because you listen to God, and God guides you as He does everyone in where they need to be. So I think that's fantastic.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you have been doing this week, because you have been here since Sunday.
Yes.
And you will be here through
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes.
So you're wrapping up your last evening here, but you have had a week of amazing projects. We'd love to hear about it.
Okay, so our middle schoolers have focused at the Belton Christian Youth Center.
Yes.
And I will tell you, when we first pre-sited the Belton Christian Youth Center, and they asked us to paint their gym and then the classrooms in their back building and their hallways, it was a little overwhelming to me with middle school students.
Yes.
But it has been amazing to see that they have gone above and beyond. We've hung doors there.
Awesome.
The kids are working all day long there, but they're enjoying the work as they do it. our high school teams are working on building wheelchair ramps throughout the
Okay.
community.
Great.
We were connected through Texas Ramps Project, which is a nonprofit we partner with quite frequently, to the clients' names. One of the clients is actually down south of here in Holland, Texas. So
Okay, yeah.
So it's a little bit of a drive, but the other two are up here in the Belton and Temple area.
Okay.
And so these are folks who have asked for a wheelchair ramp for whatever reason, and then we've been able to come in and provide those.
That's great.
Thank you. We're also here at Belton FUMC. I think we're going to do a little bit of painting outside,
Yes.
and some bus washing today, and
Yes.
some organization in the kitchen as our teams come
That
back in.
is amazing.
Thank you.
I heard that y'all were going to be working on painting a little bit in the parking lot, and I was like, that is so exciting. So I moved my truck out of the way,
Awesome,
and
awesome.
it is clear for y'all to do that. And I know we're super thankful for everything that you have done, not only in the community, but that you're going to do for our church. So
Thank
we do appreciate y'all being here.
Thank you.
And why don't you tell us, is there a way, if someone wants to become involved in this organization, how would they become involved? Or if they want to support you in other ways, what are some ways that someone can support Army?
So the first thing I would say is check out our website at umarmy.org. There you will find all of our active regions, and you'll find different mission opportunities for your youth group. Thankfully, if you're not involved in a church family, you can still be involved in Army. We
That's
have
great.
ways to make that happen. So if you just go to umarmy.org,
Perfect.
you can find a lot of good information there.
Perfect. And I will go ahead and add that link with our video, so you should be able to just see the link and click on it. So check it out, see what Army is all about. Jenny, thank you so much for being here. Thank you again for doing Coffee and Conversation with
you're
me.
welcome.
We are so glad for Army to be here.
We're
So,
going to have to cheers
yes,
our coffee and tea.
cheers, yes. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We have an awesome Coffee and Conversation coming up again next week, so tune in Thursdays at 8 p.m. for Coffee and Conversation. Bye, y'all.